Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Win, and welcome back. We're going to be doing a full breakdown of the brand new desert map that's coming to New State Mobile either this month or next month, and I'm going to get you guys caught up to speed on everything we know so far, including the brand new teaser that just got dropped a few minutes ago on the official New State socials, which gives us by far the biggest look into the map, possibly the name as well, and everything about this new desert map. So what do we know so far? It's a 4x4 kilometer map, and they've also teased a few images. You guys have probably seen these before. We have a couple here. You see a spaceship crashing down on this desert terrain. There are some open areas, lots of mountains. We've got towns. We also have a similar look, potentially the same spaceship or something similar crashed. A little bit of water. Again, mountainous terrain, open areas. You get a sense of kind of the vegetation and the landscape. Desert, kind of red sand, red rocks. A lot of amazing futuristic type stuff too, right? This is not an airplane. This is a full-on spaceship. And we get another look here too. There's a wall in the distance, a couple little more settlements. We've got the motorcycle, the iconic white level 3 helmet. And yeah, this was also one of the images, as well as the other ones, that kind of told us early on that this was not going to be Miramar. This wasn't just a remake of a desert map we already had, like Miramar or Karakin within the PUBG universe. So this was pretty much said from the beginning, this is going to be a brand new map. So then we get fast forward to January, February, around now, 2023. Then they have their first teaser of the map. We can see the map kind of in some sand, and you can see the rough outline of it. If you guys look like around here, you can see the rectangle of it. Clearly this northern part of the map is going to be water sticking in a little bit. We kind of have this like ship or something crashed in. And again, try to imagine this being a 4x4 kilometer map, which is the same size as Sandhawk. You can see some of the roads starting to kind of be made out around here, like a settlement down in this bottom corner. And it just says, keep your eyes open. And I'm not quite sure what that means, but maybe it was teasing that there was going to be another teaser, which there was. And this time it was in the form of a video. So I'm just going to play this once. It's literally like 9 seconds long, 10 seconds long. So just watch this. Leave your guess. And there's the map. Okay. So this is a short but sweet teaser. It's actually 17 seconds long. But let's break this down. So stay calm. It's coming. Here comes the new map. Everyone has been building up incredible anticipation for this. They promised that it would launch in Q1 of 2023, quarter one. And the quarter one is January, February, or March. Well, it wasn't January, so it's either got to be February or March. And call me crazy, but, you know, when you hear Q1, you usually think it's going to be March, right? They're going to push it back to the very last minute. But if we're getting teasers now, it could be February, man. They're starting to ramp up the marketing. If they were to start dropping teasers in January and today for a March launch, that'd be a little weird. That'd be like 7-8 weeks in advance. It could be February if you look at the timing of this. We also see the names. So we have 3 potential options. So we know what the name is going to be. It's either CASKA, CALIDO, or LAGNA. And I think that's cool. I mean, if any of these names are kind of unique, and if you think about like, hey guys, you want to play Akinta? You want to play Troy, Erangel, LAGNA? You want to play CALIDO? I'm matching, you know, Akinta and what was the first one? You know, Akinta and CASKA. Like, these names, they kind of fit. Like, they just sound like cool map names. I think I personally like CALIDO. I think that's kind of sick. But CASKA, LAGNA, that's not even that bad either, honestly. Now, in between this is what I want to check out. Here is like a really awesome high-def shot of the map. This looks super cool. And this thing, by the way, is massive. Look at how tiny these palm trees are in comparison. We have a little palm tree over here. A lot of wreckage. This, again, looks like those spaceship things we see flying above Akinta. Possibly some buildings in the distance, maybe? I think that's pretty cool. This may be the wreckage. Hold on a minute. That is shown here. I think that is. This looks like that thing. Is that the bridge in the back? Here's a bridge right here. Let's pull up the teaser again. There's that bridge in the distance. We could have a city. Let's triangulate. Let's cross-reference where we kind of know that this is on the map with the map as it zooms out. I might be onto something, chat. I might be onto something. So we've got some circular buildings up here, maybe some towers or whatnot. And if you think about, here's that bridge. here's this crashed spaceship kind of in some water. And then if you look off in that direction, those buildings might be the same. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. That kind, and they look somewhat circular maybe. This might actually, that might be that. Now, if you guys look closely, you may notice some other things on this map as well. We have these yellow dashed lines. And at first, I thought, maybe they're like zip lines or like some kind of path. I tried to zoom in and look at what those little symbols were, those little white dots. Can't quite tell. However, after thinking about it, we could see an underground tunnel system. There could be a new way of traversing the map, and that is going underground, which I think could be really, really cool. And that's something we don't see a whole lot of in the PUBG universe. We have a couple underground type things in Erangel, like little bunkers, but they don't really go anywhere. We also have an underground tunnel system on Karakin, which makes Karakin really unique, but we might see that here on CASKA, CALIDO, LAGNA, whatever this map is going to be called. Right now, they're running a poll, and I guess there's going to be rewards for the community if enough people vote for what they think it is. So I think maybe there's two options here. Either New State's running a poll, and they're like, okay, let's see which name people like the most, and they'll just pick that. Like, what if like 80% of people voted CASKA, and then they're like, all right, let's just name it CASKA. That's my first theory. Or they really did pick the name, and they kind of want us to guess just to kind of build up some hype. So either way, it's coming. This map looks incredible. Again, this is probably a high-def PC render here. And yeah, we can actually see what the full map looks like just about. I mean, if you kind of cross-reference this with this other image here, we're actually only really seeing... This is interesting. Let me pull this back up here. So, yeah, there's a little bit more to the map that we can't really see here. Because if I scrub forward, it turns to black. So it doesn't zoom out all the way. So we kind of get our first high-def look at the map, but we don't get to see the whole thing. If you actually watch this teaser they posted on Instagram Reels, then it does show the whole map. So check this out. But I'm really excited for this. 4x4, but there's a lot more verticality here. We're seeing mountains for the first time. We don't really have mountains on Akinta or Troy or Erangel, just some hills and whatnot. But desert map. We're going to have jungle, forest, kind of like two different types of forest maps between Erangel and Troy. And now we're getting desert. So what's next? Snow? I don't know. We don't even have this map yet, so I don't want to think about that. But I will leave this with you guys here, this teaser. This is just also launched on New State's official channels. I heard that I think it got leaked a little early. It was supposed to go out tomorrow, and then there was a miscommunication, and the video got leaked on the Indonesian New State Facebook page. So they're like, F it, just send it everywhere, because it was getting shared anyway. So anyway, this is looking pretty cool. A lot of buildings sparsely kind of around, not any huge like major cities. There are some though. We've definitely seen it. There's some roads, but not a ton of roads. We have new vehicles confirmed. The creative director of the game told me that in Korea. Unfortunately, I lost my camera, so I don't have that footage of that interview, but he did confirm there were 2 new vehicles. I don't know if it's going to be super crazy or not. I don't know if it's going to be like futuristic hover bikes, or, you know, maybe just kind of like some ATV, off-road buggy, motorbike type things. Maybe somewhere in the middle. I'm not sure. But we can probably expect a lot of new stuff. And last thing I'm going to say is I love this right here, man. They're really leaning into the futuristic aspect of New State. This is set 30 years in the future. I don't think we're going to have flying crazy spaceships like this 30 years in the future, but you never know. And I'm glad that they're going a little more forward on the timeline here with some of this technology. So anyway, there we go. Is it CASKA? Is it CALIDO? Is it LAGNA? Go vote in the poll, and I guess we will see soon enough. So anyway, guys, there you go. New State Mobile. New map coming out either this month or next month, but things are starting to heat up here on the old desert. So anyway, that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.